Most of human life is built around constant reaching, a relentless pursuit of more. We are conditioned to work harder, to strive to become more, to earn enough, and to prove our worth. This endless cycle of effort often leaves us feeling perpetually unfulfilled, always chasing the next goal. Yet, some profound truths only begin to emerge when our incessant movement softens. These insights arrive precisely when the act of reaching, of grasping, finally comes to a halt. When the striving ceases, something entirely different and unexpected begins to appear. This new presence is rest, a deep, pervasive calm that settles over the mind and body. And it is this very rest that reveals what all our strenuous effort could never uncover. It shows us that what we have been so desperately seeking may, in fact, already be right here. Not because some new thing has suddenly arrived, but because our fundamental attention has shifted. The ancient phrase, whispered through centuries, simply states, "Be still and know." It does not instruct us to chase knowledge, nor to struggle for understanding. It is a clear directive. Be still. Find your center. Quiet your inner world. Because it is in this profound stillness that true recognition becomes possible. And this recognition, once it dawns upon us, possesses the power to change everything we perceive. The very act of trying so hard, of constantly striving, often creates and maintains a sense of separation. Every fervent attempt to force ourselves into becoming something else can quietly, subtly affirm a deep-seated belief, the internal whisper that says, "I am not there yet." This constant striving creates a feeling of lack. It fosters a sense of being incomplete, as if our current state is inherently insufficient. This internal narrative tells us we must achieve more, acquire more, or do more to truly be worthy. But the moment that relentless effort begins to loosen its grip, the imagined distance between who we are and who we should be weakens. The intense pressure to constantly perform and achieve slowly starts to dissipate, like mist in the morning sun. Then, a different kind of movement, a gentler, more profound one, begins to emerge within us. This new movement is characterized by 3 simple yet powerful actions. Choose, accept, allow. These are not actions born of force or struggle, but rather of grace, wisdom, and inner peace. First, choose what you become aware of. Direct your focus intentionally rather than reacting to external demands. Consciously select where your precious attention will reside, guiding it with purpose. Next, accept it as present. Embrace what is in this very moment without judgment or resistance. Acknowledge the reality of your current experience, both internal and external, with an open heart. Finally, allow it without resistance. Let things unfold naturally, trusting in the inherent wisdom of the process. Release the need to control every outcome, permitting life to flow as it will. It is not about the future. It is not about maybe. It is profoundly about the present moment. The true power, the essence of being, resides fully and completely in the now, not in some distant, idealized future. This, then, is the hidden simplicity that lies beneath so much of our ceaseless seeking and striving. It is a profound truth, often overlooked in our busy lives, yet always accessible. Everything that is truly essential, everything that truly matters, may already exist within the reach of our awareness. It is not about acquiring something new, but rather about simply perceiving what is already there. It is not something that needs to be earned through arduous labor or granted by an external authority. It is already here, an intrinsic and inherent state of being, not an external reward to be chased. The only change required is a simple act of noticing, a gentle shift in perspective, a quiet turning inward. It is a subtle reorientation of our inner gaze, allowing us to see with fresh eyes. And when this act of noticing changes, our entire experience of life undergoes a profound transformation. The world around us does not transform by any external alteration, but by our internal perception of it. It is not because reality itself became new or different in any fundamental way, but rather because you finally saw, with clarity and understanding, what had never truly left you. You stopped asking for external proof, for constant validation of your inherent worth or your very existence. You ceased demanding tangible evidence that you were on the right path or that you had somehow arrived. You stopped forcing arrival, understanding deeply that arrival is not a fixed destination, but a continuous state of being. And for the very first time, in that quiet cessation of striving, you truly noticed something extraordinary. Nothing essential was ever truly missing from your life. All was, in fact, complete and whole. Only your attention had wandered, distracted by the illusions of striving, by external goals and societal expectations. It had been scattered, pulled in countless directions by the demands of the outer world. Now, that precious attention returns, drawn back to the quiet, unwavering center of your being. It settles gently into the profound stillness of the present moment, finding its true home. And in that powerful return, in that recentering, everything within you and around you feels profoundly different. A deep sense of peace settles over your spirit, a quiet joy that was always there. Because, in truth, less was always inherently more. Simplicity reveals an unexpected abundance. Quietness unveils a profound and ancient wisdom that effort often obscures. And what you had been so tirelessly searching for with all your heart and soul was already, and always had been, intrinsically and beautifully yours.